Alright guys, ladies and gents, so this time, this is a kind of different video that I'm going to be doing. This time I'm going to be doing my predictions for the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup. If anybody watches women's soccer, aka also the Women's World Cup and the Women's Euros, you know, I'll admit, I do watch women's soccer whenever I get the chance to. It's fun to watch it. But I want to give you my predictions for the FIFA Women's World Cup because for the first time ever in 4 years, once again, it's going to be the FIFA Women's World Cup in France this summer. It's going to be in 2 months. And I thought I would just give you like my little analysis on how I think the FIFA Women's World Cup will be like. So without further ado, the teams that qualified are USA, England, France, who are the hosts of the Women's World Cup. You got the Netherlands, you got Germany. Who else you got? I'm pretty sure that Spain also qualified. And you got Australia, Sweden, just a bunch of other teams. And let's start off with USA. So going into this, USA are going to be the defending Women's World Cup champions. We won the Women's World Cup 4 years ago against Japan after losing a heartbreaker to Japan on penalties. Back in 2011, USA was able to redeem themselves by winning 5-2 against Japan, the same opponent that beat us 4 years prior in 2011. And now Hope Solo is no longer in the U.S. women's team. She's retired, I think, at this point. Abby Wambach, she's no longer there either. But we still do have Alex Morgan. We still have Carly Lloyd. So we do still have some players from the 2015 Women's World Cup winning squad. And I would actually be very shocked to see if we could repeat as Women's World Cup champions. Now, obviously, I'll be pulling for USA just because, you know, I was born in America. And Poland there, sadly, the Poland women's soccer team didn't qualify, although they did pretty well in the Algarve Cup, I must say, even though we lost 3-0 against Norway. Poland still was able to finish second place, so that's good. I mean, I'll take second place. It's better than finishing nothing. It's better than nothing. Like, even if you lose a final, still second place is better than nothing. But, yeah. So the USA women's team, we got a bunch of new players on the squad. And, yeah, I don't know about you, but imagine the USA women's soccer team going to 3 straight Women's World Cup finals. Imagine that. That would be an insane accomplishment. Seriously, can you just imagine a freaking accomplishment like that? That would just be one of the craziest accomplishments ever. Now, currently, USA women's team, we are currently the most successful team in the Women's World Cup with 3 titles to our belt, or to our name, excuse me. And, but I think this Women's World Cup is going to be very, very competitive because you got teams like the biggest team that could surprise everybody at the Women's World Cup, and this women's soccer team really impressed me the most, was the Netherlands. That's right. We'll talk about the Netherlands. That women's squad is really good. Like, you don't want to underestimate that squad. That squad can really, really just absolutely just play well against any team. Like, because the Netherlands women's soccer team, they won the Euros, the Women's Euros 2 years ago in 2017. It was the summer of 2017. I remember watching that final. I watched part of that final. I didn't watch the whole final. But all I can say is don't be surprised if the Netherlands women's team goes far in the World Cup, because that team is stacked with talent. Like, you got Lieke Martens, who's really good. You got Vivian Miedema. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name. You got just a bunch of other players on that squad, and I think Lieke Martens and Vivian Miedema make an insane duo. Those players, they are really good. Like, no joke about it. Make no mistake about it. They can really tear it up on the pitch. I've seen them play. Like, Lieke Martens, she's equivalent to Messi. I do think she's equivalent to Messi. On the other hand, you got Miedema, who's like got tons of pace, and she can really, you know, just go far with pace and just really just tear up opposing defenders with her pace. And yeah, I mean, they could carry the Netherlands squad all the way. Like, no joke, they could literally carry that squad all the way. And then you got England. I don't know much about England except for Jodie Taylor, who was a top scorer at the Women's Euro 2017. And you also have I don't know anybody on Germany, but Germany could go far too. Their women's team is really good too. I mean, I think they hold the record for the most women's Euros won. And Japan, yeah, Japan is pretty good too. I think Japan also qualified for the Women's World Cup. And yeah, man. So this World Cup can go either way. Like, it's gonna be tough to see who can really win the World Cup. But yeah, I've seen the Netherlands play. I remember watching them, the first half between them and Denmark. Like, wow, the Netherlands just absolutely, just completely outperformed Denmark in the second half in the women's Euros. Because it's like, first there was a penalty for Denmark, they make it 1-0, but then the Netherlands bring one back, they make it 1-1, and then it's 2-1 for the Netherlands, and then it's 2-2, and then the Netherlands score 2 more goals, and they win the women's Euros for the first time ever in their country's history, which was a big accomplishment for the Netherlands because last time they won something major like that was Euro 1988, and ever since, and it's for the first time like in exactly almost 30 years that they actually won a big major tournament. So yeah, that was a big accomplishment for them, and you know, their coach is good too. So yeah, man, just goes to show you that this World Cup, man, this World Cup is going to be unpredictable in my opinion. It's tough to pick exactly a winner. Obviously, I want USA to win. I predict that USA can do the impossible and make it to 3 straight Women's World Cup finals. But it's going to be impossible. But I think they can do it if all goes well. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys watch women's soccer, but like I said before, it's very entertaining to watch it too. I do watch it whenever I have the opportunity. Obviously, I pull for the international side. I do pull for USA and Poland, just like for the men's international team, pull for USA and Poland. But yeah, let me know, who do you think is going to win the FIFA Women's World Cup? Who's going to make it to the final? And yeah, ladies and gents, that's pretty much the video that I made. I've got nothing much else to say. I'm looking forward to the tournament. It's going to be super exciting. And anyways, ladies and gents, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on notifications, and have a good one. And let's hope that USA can win their 4th Women's World Cup this summer. Anyways, take care, everyone.